All right, good morning, everybody. We welcome you to this one. It is 10 o'clock on the dot, and yeah, it is a freezing day. We are at 23 degrees, cloudy conditions, and yes, there is ice everywhere. Well, anyway, we got the sinks running, the shower a little bit running, and so far just got done a little while ago taking a nice hot shower. And so anyway, I think we're all good, I guess. Well, I'm combating allergies a little bit. I'm kind of not feeling 100% today. Kind of feel like I'm 50. But anyway, I have been taking some medicines just to combat the allergies, and I know tree pollen is up quite a bit for tomorrow through the week. And so far I think the mountain cedar is up just a tad bit, but we'll see about the yellow pollen stuff. Well, anyway, as we did yesterday, we're not going to do a lot of things today. Just going to chill out, probably watch TV. I'm going to go make some breakfast in just a minute, so go ahead and do that. Probably have some sausage and eggs and toast. I can't wait to do that again. That was pretty good yesterday. And yeah, we'll probably go do that and stuff. So anyway, I hope everybody is staying warm. And well, most likely this thing won't go away till probably middle half of this next upcoming week. So we're gonna have to dress warmly if we go out and make sure that we have all of our stuff ready to go. Well, anyway, got my headgear and my gloves. Gonna wear this tomorrow. Hopefully I feel good to go in tomorrow. I just had a restless night. I could say it was a good night, but evidently, I just been tossing and turning, feel like I'm stuffed up. But I have been taking medicine, so that's good too. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get breakfast going, and we'll be good to go. So we'll catch y'all back in a bit. Okay, so anyway, we're here in the kitchen, and we are ready to make some breakfast. 7 after 10. I know. Roommates just leave cabinet doors open. They don't really close them. Well, today we're going to have the same as what we have yesterday. But today we're going with the Jimmy Dean maple sausage, which that is going to be pretty good. Now anyway, what we do, we take an ordinary knife and we get this thing open. Now when we get done with it, I'm going to put a thing on there, and yeah, it looks just like that when it's open. So go ahead and take us out that, and that right there. Now remember, we're going to make it into a hamburger bun, or not a hamburger bun, I do apologize. Make it into a hamburger patty. Now it smells like maple, like we're having pancakes and sausage and stuff. It's pretty good. Alright, we got one on there. I'm going to go for 3. So we'll go ahead and do 3 little patties and stuff. There we go. Now my hands are going to be really greasy and stuff, so that's okay. That's just the sausage grease coming off of it, and when it cooks, it's going to be greasy. So that way, like I said yesterday, you don't have to put oil on it. Okay, well, we got ourselves 3 of those on. And we'll go ahead and get ourselves a Ziploc hefty bag. First, I need to go ahead and rinse off my hands. And there we go, for a little soap. If you guys like my Texas shirt, that's pretty good too. Okay. Just like that, I dry my hands off on my shirt. And we don't have to go back and forth. And you're probably calling me crazy right now for doing that, but that's okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and put our sausage in here. And I know it's going to be a little greasy trying to touch that. Then we'll go ahead and put it with our other breakfast meats. And we are good to go. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get this Bunsen burner on. Anytime you see that red light, it means it's on. Remember that. Not rocket science. Everybody knows in science class, if a Bunsen burner is on and you see its light on, that means it's ready to go. Now, same in cooking class. Okay, I got my pieces of bread. We're going to have toast. We're going to have something good this morning, let me tell you. I'm going to go ahead and set my bread right there. And then we'll go ahead and start working the eggs. Go ahead and start poking my holes. There we go. I'll make sure that at least 2 holes are good, before we start cooking. We could do 3. It don't matter how many holes you can do. You could do however many you want. It's optional. Okay. Go ahead and start throwing some trash away. Look like somebody already had breakfast this morning, because I see an empty turkey sausage already. A HEB, a Jimmy Dean turkey sausage. Fully cooked, so you don't have to cook it. Just probably microwave it and stuff. Okay, so our sausage is getting ready to go. I'll put the toast on in just a little bit. And I'll let the burner get going. And cook our nice, beautiful sausage. So yeah, it's 10:13 right now. We're just barely getting up, and I know what a nice sleep that was. I just feel like stepped up, there's allergies going on. It's cold outside. And, as we did yesterday, we're going to stay inside. And hopefully that'd be pretty good too. Alright, I'm going to give a little time on that. And I know I'm wearing my warm-ups and my shorts at the same time, so that's pretty good. That way I could carry my phone in my pocket just if I need to. Yeah, look at that sausage, man, It's not ready for that side just yet. I'll give it a little bit on that. Yeah, you can smell the maple on there. It smells like maple syrup. And it smells good too. Doesn't it smell good when you wake up in the morning and you smell breakfast being cooked? My grandma, a long time ago, back when I was a kid, she'd get up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and start making breakfast for the whole family. She cooked a whole breakfast menu, from biscuits and gravy, or sausage gravy, whatever, from scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, hash browns, oatmeal, grits, pancakes. Yeah, she cooked almost anything on a breakfast menu. It was pretty phenomenal with my grandma. But now you look at her, already getting close to 93 years old. She's getting up in age. You know, she can't do the things that she used to do anymore. But anyway, I guess that's okay. You know, we're all going to get there one of these days. But yeah, anyway, gonna. And just look at that sausage. That is beautiful. Let's give them another flip, and yeah, they're doing good. You want to make sure that they're nicely cooked. No pink in the middle, nicely cooked. You're going to have to turn them down a little bit. I think Dad and my stepmother this morning are cooking breakfast. Now they had the same as I did yesterday. Yeah. Trying to flip that. Okay, so what I need to do, this right here is starting to burn, so I'm gonna have to keep it on that side just for at least a little bit. Now it doesn't take too long to cook sausage. It only takes about a couple of minutes to do this and stuff. I'm trying to get that one going. Okay, well I think this one is ready to be taken off. So we'll go ahead and, yeah, I think it's about ready. Give it maybe another minute or so. I don't want to overcook your sausage. You want to make sure that it's nicely cooked. No, you don't want to overcook it. Like, see, that one is getting burned a little bit. Okay, so that one's good. It's got all that grease on there. Now make sure we're looking at it. Ooh, yeah, that looks like it's fully cooked. flip them over at least one more time. You know what? Got a good idea. This one could go back on for just a little bit more. Or actually, I think it's done. So I don't think we need to put that back on. Okay, well I think they're just about done. Now we go ahead and take them off now. Starting to get that little burnt spot on them. And you don't want to overburn your sausage. There we go. Now we'll let that cool down because it's going to be hot. Okay, we got our 3 sausages. Let's go ahead and start working our toast and eggs. I just had to make sure on that one piece of sausage that it's fully cooked, but I know it is. There's nothing wrong about double checking. You don't want to see pink in the middle and it's still mooing at you. I'm just kidding. Or see the pig still walking. I'm kidding. You know, I can't laugh too much today. I'm combating allergies. That time of year again when tree pollen is high, mountain cedar is probably high as well. But anyway, I gotta say, I just gotta stay in bed and drink plenty of liquids. And yes, have some breakfast too, if I feel like it. Yeah, sausage turned out pretty good. And I'll wait till those 2 pieces get done. And then we'll start getting things going with the eggs. So yeah, we'll probably go ahead and get them cooking for at least a minute. There we go. As I said before, only 1 minute. You know, you don't want to overcook your eggs. Just enough to warm them up and stuff. Well, again, nighttime temperature drops to 19, but I feel like it'd be 9 degrees tonight. Okay, there's those toasts. Ouch. Ouch. Put that one in and we're all good to go. You know, breakfast is almost ready. Oh, we got maple sausage. Yeah, just don't want things exploding. I heard something go boom in there. And yeah, just like that. You don't want things going kaboom. You know, that's not bad. Just warm up the eggs a little bit. Ouch. Okay, there go the toast. That's okay. We can fix that. Yeah, I'm making a little mess, but that's all right. The thing is just getting hot, and I poked my holes in there. Well, that's okay. It didn't create much of a mess. But anyway, yeah, go ahead and get those eggs open so they can look pretty good. There we go. Now we're just about ready to go for breakfast. Now we get the grape jelly. Let's start getting that out and getting that ready to go. I love fresh grape jelly, and I told you guys that yesterday. there's that other piece of toast. All right. Ouch. I know, that'd be the first one getting its jelly. Well, at least one time, the pieces of bread. It's nice that we're making ourselves breakfast on the mornings that we don't go to West Creek. It's probably going to have to be like this next weekend because it will be freezing cold again. This low-level jet stream and all these things coming from Canada and stuff. You know, this dangerous cold air, you know, we got to be pretty alert on it. You know, if you go out, you want to make sure that you're bundling up. You want to make sure that you're leaving your sinks and faucets on and your heater on. You know, if you don't do that, you know, your pipes are going to freeze, your PVCs. I tell my roommates all the time, leave the water on. You know, and that's what they need to start doing. Now through the night, I've been checking the water, making sure that it's on, because I know we're going through a freeze right now. But anyway, yeah, I talked to Duncan. Now he's doing good. Family's doing good. Whole state of Oklahoma got snow. So that's pretty nice. Kids are probably out. Well, one of them is sick, so that one needs to stay inside and try to get better and stuff. But no, Duncan be keeping that little girl home from school. Okay, well, I say we call that finished on the breakfast building. And yeah, I've done pretty good on that. Also love the grape jelly, it's pretty nice. Okay, well, we'll let the sausage grease cool down. We got ourselves a nice looking breakfast. Just look at that. We got 3 pieces of sausage, 3 pieces of toast, 2 eggs. We're gonna eat pretty good today. Well, we'll make sure that we got something to drink, and that we're getting things going. I think what we could do is I'll set my breakfast down, let it cool off, and get the computer on so I can watch videos and stuff. And I wish I should have done that first time around before getting up and cooking breakfast and stuff. But anyway. Alright, so go ahead and remove this. And yes, you can see there is ice frozen. You can even see it on the railing out there. Now, it is a freezing day. And as we said before, we're not going to go out. We're going to stay inside. We're going to keep warm. I need to get better. No, I'm combating these allergies, and I got to take me some medicine, and I want to get better. Alright, well, I need to make myself something to drink. We should be good to go. So last thing I need is to make something to drink. Gotta be really good with this when you're pouring Coke into a Coke bottle. And that looks good. Now, if I have to get out today, I'll get out and bundle up and stuff. If I need things, But I haven't seen a lot of people going up and down these here streets. I think there's a lot of people playing smart, and they're not going to get on the icy roads. Now, we'll try not to do that, but hopefully we'll keep from going out. But anyway, I hope everybody is staying nice and warm on a day like this. Because it's not good. Especially with this cold freeze going through us, and we still got a little long ways to go until it gets warm again. But anyway, we're going to say a blessing for the food and we'll be ready to eat. Our Father in heaven, we thank you for this food that we are about to receive. Father, let this food be the nourishment to our bodies so we can do your will with our lives. Father, we pray for those that are out in this cold weather that you will be with them, that you'll keep them warm, and that you will just put your loving arms around everybody. Father, we pray that you'll bring the warm back and that you will melt the ice and snow, and Father, just continue to just pour out your blessings upon us, because we know that everything comes from you. Father, continue to be with us as we go through this day. Just guide, guard, and direct us always in Jesus' name. And just forgive us when we fail you. In Jesus' name, amen. Alright, so we've already said the blessing for the food. So, just stay inside, keep safe. No, because I haven't seen anybody through the whole morning. Maybe one or two cars will go through, but not too many people getting on these here roads. But anyway. Oh, that maple sausage is calling my name already. Well, I mean to tell you. Okay, so, I guess we could go to Kent Survival. We did that yesterday. Just absolutely love his YouTube channel. It's really good. Go over here. Turn that down a little bit. Campfire cooking. He makes these breakfasts, camps, and overnighters. Yeah. I could probably go over here. He's got so much of a video series on these camps and overnighters, and he talks about each and every tent and the good foods that he cooks as well. Alright, let's see. Aha! Rainy 3 nights in a hot tent with a dog.
I'll go get us tickets! Only pay for what you need.
Hey,
You've sat in a tent in the rain. So, we have a little pond. They've just started. Hopefully,
alright, now we got ourselves a breakfast. Just look at that. Ain't that looking marvelous. Take a picture of it. Tell me what you guys think. It's pretty good. Wish I had some salt and pepper, but that's okay. Don't need too much of that stuff nowadays. Go ahead and put that off, and we are good to go. And we can go ahead and get our eggs taken care
I've some pancakes and bacon for breakfast. So I've got a little pre-prepared kind of mix here, to which I'll add an egg. Should probably be more than one egg, but I think one will do. And some milk.
Alright, now let's go ahead, turn to that sausage and
Just
see
mix it in the
how
back to
good I got it.
make it life easier.
Oh yeah, just look at that.
I
That
don't want a massive
spot
fire, so
on.
hopefully I can cook on it as it is, keep it burning on the other side. It is trying to rain, a few spots here and there.
Spotless.
I know the bad
good.
stuff's coming later. Oops.
Has some of that jelly on those eggs. They're pretty good. Nice easy breakfast.
And as you can no doubt hear, the rain's proper on now, so I'm giving up at 2 pancakes. And plenty of syrup.
Oh, that maple sausage, it's really good. Cheers, everybody.
This is very good. I've got some decision making to make over whether I go to Dartmoor today. It'd be good to do 2 different camps on this trip. It'd be good to get on the moors before kind of proper winter sets in. But I think it's going to be raining non-stop. I've only got this camera, I've not got my action camera. So I don't even know if I'd be able to capture any of it. Except for me sat in a tent in the rain. So, if you have a little ponder about it, might double check the waterproof rating of this camera.
Oh, sausage look
And
cooked
see.
through really good. Pretty good.
Well, I've decided to stay here rather than go to Dartmoor because of the weather. I just wouldn't be able to film it. So I'm just using my little meth stove as the weather's so bad out there. I don't want to waste wood. Just to get a boil on. And then maybe do some lunch.
Good stuff.
Right, I've got a pan on here. I'm going to do some a cheese toasty or toasted cheese, whatever you call it. Haven't got butter, so I'm just going to use a tiny bit of oil. Have we gone out? No, that's not out. I got some tiny bread. In my tiny bread, I've got some normal cheddar cheese and some Iberico cheese wrapped in Serrano ham. Just got that as a snack.
You want to file free? Hit it.
These ads.
There we go. Oh, melty goodness. But it is small, probably need two. That cheese oozing out. I was thinking of something simple. I popped out, drove to a nearby village and got some supplies as I was not meant to be here as the original plan. But the rain has stopped, first time today. But it will be back. And the Iberico ham, definitely a nice addition. Is that it back? Oh, I think that's just the wind knocking the rain out of the tree. Yeah, I just wanted something simple, and I'll cook dinner on the stove later because it will be raining. So having a fire outside is a bit of a pain. I could have it under the awning, but it's a bit low. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. And yes, my friend is still with me. Hasn't left my side. When I went to the village and came back, he was waiting in the awning for me. He's made his way back into the tent. I keep saying he, I think he is a she. And is watching me eat. No cheese for you. I thought I'd get a little bit of firewood prep done while it's not raining, though it looks like it's going to very soon. God, I think this is oak. Right, we'll see how this goes.
Well, there's the rain.
My double-layered part of the chimney didn't quite reach the hole to block it up, so I'm getting some drips. If the stove was on, that wouldn't be a problem at all, they'd just fizzle right off. But just to show you what does get through, it's barely anything. Got a tiny bit of pooling there by the foot, and I just mop that up every now and again with a tissue and just rinse it outside. But yeah, I should have tried 2 stove sections, then the double-walled one. But it might have been too high, I'm not sure. Obviously you can't get it perfect for every stove, the placement. And I think you can request with the canvas tent shop where you have it
we're
placed.
We're going to do a taco and stuff. Put the 2 right there. Yeah. Look good. Try to fold it up like a breakfast taco. Just like that. Breakfast was good this morning. Much needed.
That's the firewood prepped and any cleaning needed doing done. All ready for this evening. It is cooler today, so I'm definitely going to leave the stove on. I had it on till quite late last night. And the dog, Tiggy, as I found out, is outside under the awning because she stole my cheese while I was gone. So just in case she makes any kind of mess, she's staying out, and because she's been naughty.
This is a team feeling zen.
You're in the doghouse. You've been bad. Naughty. Okay, it's starting to get dark and I've just got wet on a walk around the woodland by here. Downpour come down. So I'm going to get this lit, dry off and, well, cook dinner eventually. Try out some of this.
The dog just stole his cheese. Oh, you know, you eat pretty good. That's good. You gotta keep your strength up on a cold day like this. I'm gonna say that breakfast, spot on delicious.
Trying out new light tonight.
Good, good,
Got the
good.
new light up.
And much
the good
needed.
thing about this is that it's actually two lights.
Cheers for good breakfast.
It's a clever thing called Now Light. Working on a review for it actually, 'cause that's another thing I've been using for a while now. But yeah, you can charge it 3 different ways. Stove is going. It's warmed up a bit in here. I'm a bit drier now as well, which is nice. Yeah, all is good. Dog is in the awning. Didn't take the hint. I can't let it in after eating that cheese. Just in case. Yeah. It's time just to
We're
do
gonna
a
have to
little bit of
avoid
prep.
laughing too much today.
Just got an onion and a red pepper.
Oh, that hit
Make
the
some
spot.
sort of chicken fajitas with no cheese in. Should probably do.
I'm just gonna chill out here for a minute if that's alright.
We've got some oil on in the pan. I've just gone and put the chicken in at the same time, and I've got some spice mix as well.
Ooh, well that looks good.
Here we go. I've got a wrap with just some salsa in. Did want to do some proper campfire cooking tonight, but alas, I do have the Dutch oven with me. Saying that, it has stopped raining at the moment. But you never know, do you? wrap number 1 with no cheese. This is wrap number 3, and there's a nose keeps pressing against the door of the tent. No, you can't have any. Very strange dog.
Well, anyway, what a good breakfast that was. It's muchly needed. Is the sun coming out already? I guess so. But anyway, yeah. That breakfast was much needed. So, yeah, we got some cleaning up to do, and hopefully today we just chill on out. And if I feel good tomorrow, good. If I don't, oh well, the allergies are just kicking my tail end. The kingdom come. But yeah, anyway, I'll go ahead and get inside the kitchen and we'll get cleaning up. So if you guys get hungry, yeah, y'all need to go make y'all some breakfast too. While you're at it. Because that was spot on. Hopefully it didn't take too long for the sausage grease to cool down. Yeah. Well, I told you guys that we would have content both Saturday, today, and we'll have another episode later on. Go ahead and get that down on this side. And a trash compactor. You've got to make sure that it's nice and clean when you're doing your dishes. Well, my one roommate should be getting up and ready to go to work and stuff in just a bit. Probably ain't gonna do as much today. I guess that looks good. Give it another little bit of a rinse out. There we go. Sausage pan and stuff. Get some. I don't want to put that on there. Just go ahead and put this on there. Don't have to do scrubbing, just let it get in there and let it work that grease off the pan. I've had this non-stick skillet for at least a couple of years. At least it's pretty good. Nice and warm. It's a good non-stick pan. You can cook bacon or sausage or whatever your little heart wants in this pan. But yeah, you can do it that way as well. Pretty nice if we had a bigger kitchen. And at least a better dining room than what we have right now. But maybe one of these days, when I get my first house, that'd be pretty good. Maybe one day we can finally say goodbye to this place after a long time being in here. you know what? Maybe I just stay here and hope for the best. Okay. Yeah, I still get a little bit right there. Gotta make sure you take our hand. You know, Dad is like this all the time. You know, make sure that you clean your stuff up. Leave that on. Actually, just put it down in that one. That way it goes down into the drain. And still having these cold weather and stuff coming through today. So yeah, my roommate should be getting up in just a little bit. He'll head off to work. Well, he's 10:54 right now. He'll bundle up and stay warm. Alright, I got that taken care of. And we'll start drying that and putting that away. Find something to wipe it off with. Oh, how about this shirt? This shirt right here never gets worn, so basically we could probably just wipe it off with this and to put it away. Now, it is considered dirty when you wipe these type of things and stuff. Just got to make sure it's nice and clean, nice and dry. These are my dishes. I mean, I don't share with my roommates and stuff because they got their own stuff. You know, they're responsible for their own kitchenware, cookware. They're responsible. Uh-oh, I left a little bit more water on there. But anyway. Looking good. Okay, well, I think I call breakfast finished, and we'll go ahead and put these away. I always have my own things, you know, from my non-stick skillet and stuff. Oh, you know what, real quick, just wipe that down. There we go. Alright, well, ouch. I guess I'd call that finished. It was a pretty good breakfast and stuff. Let's see, people are bundled up and just ice everywhere. Luckily enough, we didn't get the snow, not like Oklahoma did. You know, Duncan got about 5 to 7 inches worth, so you know, pretty much they're doing pretty good. Okay, well, it's a pretty good breakfast. I'll go ahead and check the weather this morning and see how everything is. We do the basic weather scan emulator. Got a bunch of simulators on there, and it displays the current weather of your area. We'll check San Antonio first, and then we'll check Brady and Muskogee right after that. I'll go ahead and we'll put that down and stuff. Alright, got winter storm warning in effect until Sunday. Extreme code going Monday night.
Degrees under cloudy skies.
Yeah, 24 degrees. So yeah, it's right now through the area. It's not below freezing or anything, but the lowest temperatures 26 to 19 is pretty freezing. Well, we'll go ahead and show you the hour by hour for today. Now, it is going to be a chilly one. Well, 37, not bad. Corpus Christi at 46. Record low temperatures for tonight. A low 19. And tomorrow it's going to be freezing cold. It's high 39. Then we got another record low night tomorrow night. Around 20 degrees. Temperatures 30, 40s, and even 50s as we look at it. But anyway, yep, that's San Antonio for you. We'll go ahead and check Brady, Texas. We'll go north and northeast. Alright, here we go.
Currently in our area, 15 degrees under cloudy skies.
Ooh, now that's even freezing right there. Coleman at 17, Fredericksburg 19, Horseshoe Bay 18. So yeah, pretty chilly temperatures. We all look at it. Still a little bit snow around the area. And yeah, I don't like it when it does that. It just completely froze right there. Now we'll go ahead and try that again. If you live in Brady, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get your 7-day forecast for you. Now, hopefully this one will work. Now, 15 degrees. Wind chill at -1. Now, Fort Stockton getting a little snow. Mostly cloudy, very cold. High 22. Record lows tonight, low 10. Mostly sunny, cold, high 30. 7-day outlook, looking like that for Brady. And then we go one more location, and that's going towards Muskogee, Oklahoma. It's where Duncan and his family live. So we gotta see how they're doing.
Currently in our area, 11 degrees under cloudy skies.
Ooh, yeah, wind chill up to 5. Still reporting snow just east of Muskogee. It'll look like they got another good chance of snow this morning. Low 6 degrees. And partly cloudy tomorrow with a high 26. It's gonna be a cold week for Oklahoma. But yeah. Well, there's a 3 forecasts and stuff, so pretty good. Everybody stay inside, keep warm as best y'all can today through the week, and wait for the warmth to come back. Anyway, thank y'all for watching this morning's episode, and as again we say, stay warm, and we'll see y'all in the next one.